Okay, guys, I am going to show you guys the best day trading strategy with recapping of the trades I take and everything in full proof of transparency, guys. I'm not here just to promote something that I don't believe in. I totally believe in this strategy. I have a Discord that I teach about it. I have videos and everything, and I post my entries and exits. I really think everyone can do this, and I mean it. I think anyone can read this price action, understand where price reverts to the mean, and do trend reversals. That's the whole thing about this strategy, is finding trend reversals, because what we're doing is we're trading options. So if you guys know about options, we're going to do the shortest time frame. So we want price to go exactly where we want it to in a short amount of time. And once we make our gain, we don't care about that. So I'm going to look at the biggest the biggest stocks like Nvidia, Tesla, Amazon, the index, SPY, QQQ, and all that, and we're going to see something. Like for today, I'm looking at a 5-minute candle, and you can see for today, Nvidia is down a lot, and it's just like wow, and it's going down 2% after hours. But how did I made money buying calls? And you might ask like, wow, how did you make monies? I made 10% in a roughly 5 minutes of trading, and it kept going up and up. So with this strategy, you look at the trend. The trend is obviously down, and it can change in any moment. As you can see right in here, we started shifting the trend towards a bigger uptrend here. And so, what happened is, once I get enough time distance, I never trade the first, candles here. I wait till around 10, 10:30 and all that. But right in here, this was a great reaction up. Didn't trade that. I waited till we got right down in this area here for a low trend channel touch along with an ATR4. Once you get both those signals, your expertise in making money, or your probabilities is what I must say, is going to be very good, because what happens is price reverts to the mean. So we go to the EMA 5 and the 10, and then eventually the 20, but we're targeting more to the 5 and the 10, and that's your reversion to the mean, and then price can do whatever it wants. And as you can see, we were out right in this area making 10% gains fast. And I could show you guys, I record all these trades like in we go to day trades. If you join my Discord, you can see all this. I took Nvidia calls, average of 1.6. We went up to 1.16 rapidly fast, made a nice return. And this was all in when I go to the day trade alerts where I alerted this. As you can see right in here, buying Nvidia calls, that was at 11:04. And literally, I'm out at 1.16 at 11:10. Literally 11:04. I'm telling everyone, I'm buying Nvidia calls right here with the exact strike and everything, and then the premium. I say I'm getting it at 105. Bought some more, and you can see that was literally in a roughly it was like 6 minutes of trading. And that's the power of this strategy. You don't have to overnight swing. You're day trading a strategy that has an over 95% win ratio. If you didn't see, the alerts win constantly. I'm averaging 10 to 20% returns, and it's very consistent. You don't believe me? Let's look at another one. Let's look at all the ones I've done. Tesla. We'll look at Tesla. Tesla, and it works absolutely beautiful. Tesla, we did not take today. I probably could have. We got near the ATR4. We had this massive time distance, not touching the 20, and we go to it. But wasn't an A-plus setup. Here was an A-plus setup. We know price has to hit the EMA 5, 10, and 20. And it happens fast on a shorter time frame. So when you see you're not touching the EMA 5, 10, or the EMA 10 and 20 for some time, what does price do, guys? Price rushes to it, and we don't just get in right on the ATR4. We wait for time distance. We have to develop a trend. And so what happened is, what we got to do is we develop our trend. What does our trend look like? And this is kind of what you're going to get here. You're going to have the upper trend here. And remember, this is going to break, and that's what we're hoping for. We're looking for a trend reversal. We hit the top of the ATR4 near the upper trend, and we look for that reversal. And no joke, this candle right here is where I took it. And this right here is where I made 17% in roughly 5 to 10 minutes right in here. And when you go to the 1 minute, you can see the most precise entries. Remember, we use 5 minute and 1 minute. So when we go on the 5 minute, we look, are we near the ATR4, which is this upper band? Are we touching the upper trend channel or close to it? And as you can see, this is how we got a perfect, precise entry on Tesla. We hit the ATR, or we had that time distance of not hitting the EMA 20 all the way. Look at this, not hitting the 20. We had the upper trend channel. We had that 5-minute trend channel thing, just hugging it. And you can see Tesla comes plummeting down. And over time, we knew that this was more at stakes for the bulls, and it just comes flushing down. What a fabulous trade. And I can approve this one right in here, buying Tesla puts. This was right at yesterday, 10:02 a.m. Took a starter, 108, and then 17% gain and sold at 1.27. But as you can see, we held this from 10:02 and we sold at 10:13. Another 11-minute trade. And this is how accurate this system is. Who would not want to make 10 to 20% gains in literally 10 minutes of trading? That's the power of day trading. You never have to worry about, oh, is the market going to crash? Oh, is there going to be terrible news overnight? Like Nvidia, it's going down after hours as we speak, 2%. You can't control what it's doing, and it's going to do whatever it wants. Whereas we, as day traders, we get in and we get out. Let's do another one. Meta calls on July 25th. This one was actually, I remember this one clearly, this was a big, massive run. This one ran hundreds and hundreds of percents when I did the meta calls, and I'll show you where I did it. See, look at this drastic thing. We know this is extremely bullish. We hit an ATR 4. You can clearly see EMA 20 and 10 are not getting touched. So what we do is draw your trend. What is the trend looking at, and where should we expect a bounce? So as you can see, here's the bounces we're going to get. We hit the bottom trend here. We get as close as possible to ATR 4. I would accumulate it all up in this area, and then look at the 1 minute. We look at the 5-minute first. Remember, 5-minute first. Where is it at? Are we at the ATR 4? Do we have time distance? And then you look at the 1 minute to say, so now where do I want to enter? So the 5-minute tells you, bam, I'm getting a signal. It doesn't mean I get in right away at the ATR 4, which is this bottom green band. It just says, I'm ready. I'm foot on the stone here. Let's get a signal. 1 minute tells us where to buy. And that right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the 1 minute. I bought right here just above the upper trend, and I bought this overreaction candle down, and look at this massive move up. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the 5 and the 1 minute day trading strategy. And as you can see, to prove this one too, meta calls back in 725. This was the premium where we got it around 94.88 cents, accumulated some, and bam, it went up to 231 from 1102 all the way from 1009. That was the big massive move. I held this thing obviously for 10 to 20 minutes, making my 20% gains on this one. 20% gains, and that's the power. A stock that goes up, 20%, people be freaking out. We get that in 10 minutes of trading. That is awesome, guys. And I could keep going and going and going, and I don't but you guys know the system works, and there's so many trades that I see. It's awesome. It's beautiful. That is just remember, we look at 5-minute first, and then we draw the trend channel. Where's it at? And then we look at, okay, that's once the 5 minutes is stabilized, we look at the 1 minute, and that is what's going to give us the most precise entries. So I just want to go over this. I just want to show you guys a strategy that really does work, a strategy that is consistent, because as you can see, even Meta is tanking. This one's going overnight, and you can't control it. The only thing you control is the this option strategy here, because as you can see, once you have a clear trend, you have massive time distance. You can see, okay, what is happening? We have a clear touch of the EMA, the 5 minute. We're close to the ATR 4. We have a trend channel. We look at the 1 minute on Meta, and we can see we have a definite trend that is respected. We hit the lows here, we hit the highs here, and when we get to the ATR 4, bam! That is a massive bull move, and these are the trades we gotta look for. ATR 4 at the 1 minute, bottom green band. 5 minute, ATR 4, bottom green band. With the lower trend channel touch, that is the best signal you can get, because what happens is when you break the trend channel, it's a false bearish signal, and we recover it, and we go all the way up. And remember, guys, price has to hit the EMA 5, 10, and 20. It's going to hit it. It will hit it, and I guarantee it in a short amount of time. Anything that don't hit the 1 minute in around 40 minutes is extremely long. So when you have these big gaps and not hitting the EMA, the 10, which is the yellow, the 20 is the blue, price rushes up to it. So we had that 1 minute rushing up to it. It can do whatever it wants to. Once the 5 minute rushes up to it, it can do whatever it wants to. We had the 5 minute getting close to here. It hits the 20, and it doesn't matter. We're out of the trade. We're taking the gains by the 10 and the 20. So I just want to share this, guys, with you. If you guys are struggling in the market and you're hurting out there and you don't have much money, I've done this with $1,000. I experimented it with, I've done this for a while. I do swing trading, but with $1,000, you could transform, to $4,000 is what I did in 1 month. All results are not going to be the same, but I promise you, you will be profitable. You will understand a system that works. Over 95% of my trades win, and as an option trader, that is insane. Not even people who sell options probably have that high win ratio. So if you guys want to join, hit the link down below in the YouTube description and then YouTube comments. I'll put a link that says join the premium Discord for my alerts and system, and when you join, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. You guys are going to be profitable. You guys are going to have your lives change. You're almost there. I'm telling you guys, it took me a long time to find this strategy. It took me a lot of accounts I've blown, and you're getting this. One, you're probably watching this and you're hurting, or you're getting this and you just can't figure out a day trading strat. You don't want to hold overnight risk because we saw what Nvidia and Meta's doing. It's dropping overnight. You can't control that. You want a day trade. So head on over to the top left of the server shop and you'll see Day and Swing Trading Plus for $12 a month, one of the cheapest services for such a high win ratio. And in 10 minutes of trading, you see that I'm making on average 10 to 20% gains. So for $12 a month, you get access to all my things, my RTK live stream, my RTK journal, which I showed you, the day trade chat, day trade alerts, and you can see everything that I get in, day trade education, swing trade alerts, swing trading education, and countless of stuff. That's all for $12 a month. And if you subscribe, do it on your computer. It is slightly cheaper. Let's change your lives, guys. Let's be a profitable trader. Let's be a pro trader. Let's have risk management. Let me transform your day trading careers, guys. I promise you guys, you're going to love the trend reversal strategy. I call it the band strategy. Trend reversals to the EMAs using the trend channels close to the ATR4, and we're using 5 minute and 1 minute. You guys are going to love it, guys. I'm freaking pumped. I think you should too. And I love the results. And I got a lot of people to back it up. I think if anybody that's watching this and you're a part of the Discord, congrats. I think just keep focusing on it. Be patient. Let the setup come to you. And you guys are going to be profitable traders. And you can quit your 9-to-5 job within time. And I think you guys are going to love it. That's all I have to say, guys. And I'll see you guys in the Discord. Give this video a like, subscribe, comment. It helps the algorithm out. And I'll see you in the next one.